time we presented it here, but it has 100 million impressions on social media. So to say it's gone completely wild viral is an understatement. Yes, it's the TCE. This covers everything liquid foundation that we know and love from this brand, but this one is called the Filter Foundation. It's a little more lightweight, super buildable, and it's incredibly hydrating. This story, though, is all about texture. Do you see on Gorgeous Mary? She, you know, with age, with experience, we get lines, we get wrinkles, our pores maybe get a little bit bigger. You may have acne scars. This covers everything, means that it really takes advantage of and covers and gives you that filter finish that we see on social media. All of those issues in texture. And this is the first time any type of foundation's been able to say that at all. So not only are you getting that would be $44 on its own. For $5 more, you get the brush, which helps you get that filter finish, which would be $34 on its own. We're also doing a brand new filtered powder. So you can use this on its own. You can use that as a finishing powder on top of your gorgeous new TCE Liquid Filter Foundation. You can use them all together or separately, but you're paying $5 for this when it should be $36. You're getting the brush for free, and then you're paying full price, I guess, if that's the way you want to look at it, for this new sensation. A691510 is your item number. Now you can lock in on this amazing today's special value price with auto delivery every 90 days for a total of 2 shipments, and you can change your shade on the auto delivery, because that'll be, you know, at the end of the summer, you might be a little darker, you might need a different shade. Speaking of, here is a look at your shades, but we will have Doris take you through a deeper dive into these. But for those of you who love TCE and want the new filter foundation, we have fair, fair light, light, light medium. I'm in the medium. We have tan, tan deep, deep, deep rich, and finally rich. And then the bottom whole row actually is already getting limited. We're at 2 o'clock in the day. We're approaching 12,000 orders placed. Give us a call, share your story. We would love to hear from you. I know Doris loves to hear how much you love her makeup and what it's done for you, but we're just gonna take a look at my before and after real quick. I could have done light medium too, but I went with medium just because I want a little bit more warmth. But I have the sunspots, I have the redness, we all have the stuff, the blackheads, everything. This is the lightest weight. It's this whipped kind of like creamy, lightweight, barely even feel it foundation, and it's made everything look like I have an Instagram filter on right now, but I don't. You get to be a walking filter. You don't show the picture to people and then they meet you in person and they go, is that? No, yes, it is in this case. Doris Dalton is here.
I could call it the Catfish Foundation.
Oh, that's true, the Catfish Foundation. That is so funny.
I want you to know that I literally just purchased this top.
Lawrence Arian, you're amazing.
And I got the other shade too.
Okay.
P.S. And by the way, hi dolls. Hi, yay! So excited. I'll try now. My mom always says, Doris, you're just too hyper. I'm like, okay, Mom, this is the birth of a baby. I'm allowed to scream a little bit.
Well, and it feels so good when you get response. 100 million impressions on social media. So let's talk about TCE. We have the original foundation.
Yes.
Everyone loves it.
Yeah.
This is newer. But it's been around enough to get 100 million impressions on social media.
It was here once and it flew out, and they said, we need this as today's special value. I made what I could make and get it here, and that's it. And you won't see it till the end of the year because I can't make it fast enough. Here's the deal with it, and this is who it's for. This is a filter in a tube. And you're like, Doris, what do you mean? It's a foundation. What is it? It's a filter in a tube that will cancel out the redness and discoloration, but it will filter every line, piece of texture, pore, nasolabial fold, 11s, forehead lines, I take it down my turkey neck. It's going to filter that because of the technology in there. So yes, it is technically your foundation, but this is now for the first time ever you're seeing a filter. Now I'm going to show you my hand. Oh, well, now you can see.
Yeah, well, there it is.
That is in your face right there. But what I want you to see, look at my forehead, and I can move. I've had this on since 6 o'clock this morning. Look at underneath my eyes. Look at the nasolabial folds. Look at the texture through here. It will smooth it out. And we took that one step further because we own this technology. We developed it. We put it into a powder. Never been done before. Welcome back to using powder again. Not powdered foundation. This is one when you swipe it on, you go, oh, fine line. Oh, powder, gone. Right. Oh, pour, gone. Use them together. Don't do whatever you want to do.
But you're basically getting it for nothing.
Yeah, you have to try it. And you'll understand why my mom tells me to calm down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you my hand because I want you to see the texture and I want you to see what it does. I want you to pay attention. Little puppy bite there, fine lines, texture, age spots. I'm 62. I'm allowed to have them. This was made for my mature ladies, okay, because I am mature and I am the guinea pig for it. So ready? I'm going to go ahead now. Pay attention. Watch what's happening in these lines. Watch what's happening with this texture. Notice how you can still see my skin through it because if anyone's afraid of foundation, it's still going to be you. But when we talk about a filter, like I said, I had to call it a foundation, but it's really not. It's a filter, a walking filter. Kathy Gendel said, she goes, it makes my old skin look young again.
Oh, look at that.
Look at the texture. Ready?
It's really amazing, but it doesn't look like you have just a
like you have nothing. You can touch and feel your skin. Be you. Use it to finger. But
then look at the difference. I mean, it's
look at these
huge.
lines. It's lines. It's texture. It's wrinkles. No, it's not going to make you look like your grandbaby's bottom, but it's going to not accentuate. Look. I'm moving, I'm flexing, This is us. We talk, we kiss, we hug, we do all kinds of things. We put our hands on our face. This is gonna wear like anything you've never seen before, and it's instantly gonna filter out every bit of texture in your skin. That's what it was made for. So really, as a request from my mom and my sister who go outside and they have a lot of texture in their skin, right? They have their skin's getting thin, they've got texture, and they said, Doris, you make the best foundation, we love TCE, but I want something that smooths out the look of my skin. So I went to work. It was a hard labor of love, but let me tell you something, when this baby delivered, she was perfect.
And everybody loves it.
Everyone loves it.
Let's get you the right shade.
Let's
Knowing
do it.
you have 30 days to exchange for shade for free, we want you to get it right off the bat.
Super easy. Don't overthink this. Like, you know really kind of who you are. This is the biggest question I'm getting today. What shade do I get? Fair, you're porcelain, you're pink. Fair, light, a tiny bit warmer. I'm light, I freckle, I burn, I get a light tan. Light medium's warming up now. You're tanning better than me, but you're still freckling and burning. Medium, that's you're gonna see Stacey Ann. She's a good solid tanner, and I hate her. Not really. I love her, but she's a good tanner. Now, here comes my tan girls. Tan, that olive complexion. Tan deep, Shannon's in the house, you're gonna see it live. Little red. Deep is neutral. Deep rich was Jane Brown with a little bit of a blue undertone, and then rich goes back to neutral. This isn't like a foundation where you need 75,000 shades and you walk away.
Right.
So
I could have worn the light medium.
You can.
I'm wearing the medium.
You're not going to get it wrong. How many times you can say, oh, you can have something that gives you cover, that gives you camouflage.
Wow,
but
look at this.
You're worried that it's going to get it wrong.
Right.
You're not going to get this wrong. I promise you, you won't.
But here's how you're going to get it right. Stacey has a lot of redness. It's not just a little bit of redness.
That's right,
and
Leah.
Though this is a lighter weight, more buildable foundation than the original TCE.
Yeah,
look at that.
This was really made. Like I said, it is your foundation. It is going to give you that coverage that you're looking for. It's going to give you that. This was really invented and decided and designed to go after texture. And when we talk, what's texture? You're looking in the mirror and your skin looks thin. Those pores are starting to get big, okay? You have 11s. Look at Stacey Ann's forehead lines. They're gone. Look at underneath her eyes. That's gone. Look at the pores. They're smooth. They are softened. This is that ethereal look that honestly, if you had a camera, you would go on like a Facetune app and you would wipe out all of that stuff that you hate on your skin and say, here, this is me. Yeah. No, it's not. Now it can be.
Now it can be.
Now
your
face
filter
is going to match your picture on your phone. And you'll see it's still you. And if I say if my girl is like a professional makeup artist, you're going to love it because it's going to smooth your texture. Your son someone that's really frustrated when you're putting on makeup and you're like, oh, it's like really accentuating lines and wrinkles, this is gonna be a game changer for you. For someone that has walked away and doesn't even know where to start with makeup, but you're looking in the mirror and you go, what am I gonna do with all of this stuff? This is where you wanna start. Because now I'm gonna show you here too live. Watch this, Tara. The powder. You're like, Doris, okay, I don't wear powder. At 40, I stopped. There's no talc in this. We replaced it with silk, niacinamide, plant-based collagen in here, vitamins, all of these beautiful ingredients. Watch what I'm going to do live in front of you. I'm going to take it, I'm going to get a little creasy there. I'm going to take this right up underneath my eye. Look at how I'm literally just wiping the way. Imagine like you're perspiring, it's summer, and you got to touch up. How do you touch up your makeup and without leaving a line? This is erasing them.
It really is.
It's erasing them live on high definition television that's meant to find every darn pore imperfection.
I remember when it started, I was like, no, that's great for like golf. It is not good for us and our skin because it really does show everything. It does. And that's why filters were invented. In pictures, it's just to smooth everything out, make it look prettier. You know, you hit that button, you go, ooh, that just looks so much better. But then in person, you go, I wish I could get that look. Just that kind of
How do I get that?
Focus, you know, like they used to put Vaseline on the
Yes, they did. Listen, back in the
cameras.
Back in the day, a lot of the old starlets used to travel, and I was here, used to travel with their own filters. So here's a little trick that I like to do right here. I have a very soft neck. I like to take it right here on my neck because I don't have a thyroid anymore, and this kind of gets crepey, so I just hit this so it looks soft.
Oh yeah, I went all the way down on the chest. I have a lot of sun damage on my chest. Years growing up in New Mexico in the sun with no SPF on.
Listen, I grew up with baby oil and iodine.
Oh, me too. I did
and
that
a silver blanket.
Oh, I did not have a silver blanket.
Talk about sun-damaged city. That's me.
Well, and here's why you shop at QVC. Something that went viral, 100 million impressions.
Just a couple.
This is what we're talking about right now. This is $44 on its own.
Look at this.
For $5 more, you're getting the brand new, barely anybody has seen it, new filtered powder. That would be $36 on its own. And the brush, which really does help give it like that final airbrushed look.
It's unlike anything you've ever seen.
That's $34 on its own. So it's like full price for this, $250 for this, $250 for this. I don't know, whichever way you want to look at it. Instead of spending $114, you're spending just under $50, or made even better by our easy payment plan. So for $10, you try it out. You have 30 days. If
just
you don't
get the cup of coffee for the $10 today. You get this.
Exactly.
Right? Like, don't go in the line. Get this, and the minute you look in the mirror, you're going to go, this is what everyone's saying. I never thought my skin could look like that again. That's the #1 thing I hear. Doris, I looked in the mirror. That was Kathy Gendel. She goes, I bought 2 because I'm scared you're going to run out. She goes, I bought 2, I'm scared, and I got
Well, she's smart because the bottom line is getting limited.
Well, here's the thing with it. If you have that texture, if you have that thinness, just look at the side of the face here for your shades, okay? Don't overthink it. Take a picture that's on your phone, take it on your coffee table, and just marry it up. All right, here we go. Here is Ellen. Clean face.
Beautiful.
Right? She's gorgeous. I love my Ellie Ellers. I've known her since she was 19 years old.
No way.
Yes. Now she has 4 kids, 2 big dogs, and a husband. Okay, here is what she's buffing on a filter. The technology, and I don't want to be a technology geek right now with you. All I want to do is tell you what it's going to deliver. It's instantly going to smooth out the look of texture in your skin. It's instantly going to smooth out any dry patching, that look, any pores that you have. Watch what she, I'm telling you.
Watch what that does.
It's so good, it's stupid.
What shade is she in?
It's so good. She is in the light medium shade. You look at the other side of her. Look at the under eye. Look at the forehead. Look at how this is like doll 5 seconds.
Wait, can you stay right there? Because I just have to point this out real quick. Okay, look right here.
Yes.
There is not a pore in sight.
No.
And then right there,
yes,
you know, it's like Vaseline on an orange. Like, we all have it, you know, but she just did that in seconds.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
And that's the difference.
Right? Crazy.
Plus, it's clean beauty. We cannot emphasize that enough.
Well, I started this as a cancer survivor when nothing worked on my skin. That's how I started Dial 10. Really, and I was talking to my mom about it, and she goes, well, Darsh, you're crazy to do that. You know, I was practicing chiropractor, and I was like, nothing worked. I didn't feel like myself. I didn't look like myself. Matter of fact, I hated looking in the mirror. And I was like, I need to either get busy living, that old adage, like that line from Shawshank Redemption, either get busy living or get busy dying.
Yeah.
So I was like, I got to get up. I have a son. I've got to get moving. I wanted to be myself again.
Yeah.
So no one looked at ingredients back then. It wasn't a cool thing to be clean. No one even talked about it.
Unless you had to.
Yeah, but I never even myself, as a doctor, looked at an ingredient label. I didn't. Shame on me.